Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert Does the New York Times Crossword. It's currently 9:59 p.m., Thursday, January 14th in New York City, which means that the puzzles post in 1 minute. Let me first take a look at the leaderboard from yesterday. So my PB was good enough for first on the leaderboard, but some new challengers. So stickers is my friend Ferris and Liz. Liz screaming at Ferris as he does it, I think, with 20 seconds is very fast. So it's good to have some competitions sort of keeping me honest. Also, Rice Hornet, I mentioned this at the end of the last video, but my very good friend from college. I would say that Rice Hornet is, to me, one of the best people at having a big idea and then making it happen. That's, but I would never tell him something like that to his face. That was just a joke. Fast times across the board, it looks like. Special shout out to Emarina, who's right up here amongst the usual suspects at the top. Noah Ratcliffe and WF, my people I don't know in real life, but I'm still happy to have on the leaderboard. Taro Tuna, PB Geckner, kind of slow for PB Geckner, gotta say. And then to Nomad to round out the top 10 if you include Rice Hornet. Anyway, that's enough blabbing from me. Let's see if the mini has posted. So here, it's not. But I can give you a spoiler alert for the mini. If you would like to do the mini on your own, then there's a link in the description below to the main New York Times crossword page where you can play the mini for free. There's also a link in the description below to add me to your leaderboard, in which case you would also appear on my leaderboard. But now the mini is here. Spoiler alert is said. Let's full screen this and let's go for it. Marathon tape, 8 squared, linger in a bad mood, undermarket set, right? Chef's hat, tooth, I think, adult, Tetris B shape L, complete K, so square. Oh my gosh, what is this? Equal, yeah. Ball. Model. Ooh, tough. Still wrong. Because peel seems wrong. Mess. Sulk. Oh, 39 seconds. Really rough today. Yeah, I had a hard time with model. I did know these were both 64, but I thought they were both perfect squares or something. That was tough. And then I put mall here. Okay. I think this should be a slower mini for folks. Certainly it was for me. So, these things happen. Now a spoiler alert for the daily puzzle, which is by Josh Knapp today. So if you'd like to play, the daily does require a subscription. But even if you're watching this video in the future, I've included a link to this specific day, so you can click on it and play and then watch me do it. So it's a Friday, should be pretty tricky. Some long fills here. Let's get into it. Ballpark figure, honchos, fruits that are the basis of Marlin shops, dance with jerky movements, actress Julie of Modern Family, that's Julie Bowen, cross to bear, onus, perhaps, casual agreement, bat boy here. Okay, sentimentality, topping in popular colloquially, that's a 15 down fill, like a good job, maybe, prominent part of a pump, RX pickups, meds, story something, honcho, Canon Northern Ireland, peels off. Okay, that's tough. Wallet holder since 2015. iPhone, is that the Apple wallet? Hit Netflix reboot starring the Fab Five. This is just Queer Eye. Matured. Grew up. Yep, so yep is the down, 6 down. There's often a lot of them for sale. Some office desk clutter. Let's see, big wigs here, apricots here, and some wires here. Sophie and Roald Dahl. Bottom of Interro Bang is a dot, right? That's the question mark plus exclamation point. Safari's compass is an icon. Feel for, nested layers, mass. Don't know yet. Breakneck or something to break. Sticky snack made with a stick. I don't know. Eclipsed everyone else. Stood out something. One getting fired up for a competition. Okay, showerheads, perhaps. The wolf in sheep's clothing for one. That's a fable, I think. Mindless, maybe rote. Uses a manual, say. Ooh, this could be drives or something. Israel's Diane. Percussion and some folk music that may be improvised, and topping improperly out colloquially. Iowa College. Co-college? Is that in Iowa? So it's not going to be an abbreviation because the clue's not abbreviated. Employs as a backup plan with 2. Okay, game that can be played on bicycles or elephants. Polo? Can you play polo on elephants? Lambo is the Ferrari alternative, so that seems okay. Change for some sawbucks, maybe. Symbols of strength. Fantasy monster. This could be orc. Blanked on. Forgot. Recess is alcove. That's as a noun, for an alcove. Catches. Don't know. XXXL. So this could be extra large. This can't be Roman numerals, but I don't know. Complete loss of self-identity. I don't know it. Where one might heal a car for action. Movie set. Metaphorical incentive. Carrot, like carrot and stick. Members of some blended families. Step. I see. This is poems. That's Robert Frost. Step. Moms, maybe? This is a dip. Let's see. Number shown in brackets and hidden figures org. So that's NASA. So this could be stepdads, I guess. Let's try that. Goes quietly, perhaps. Okay, the downs. Oh, what is this? Mass. The robot. That's gob. Yeah. Okay. Topic of property law. This has got to be a U, I guess. Like a good job, maybe. Prominent part of a pump. Heel. That's the pump of the shoe. Story. Honcho. County Northern Ireland. Peels off. Spill the tea, so to speak. Okay. Model Boyd. I don't know it. Kind of manual. User's manual. Okay, does make sense. Wild. Feral. Uses a manual, say. Israel's Diane. Dan. Percussion, some folk music. Captured in a way. Fashion designer's portfolio. Employs as a backup plan. Written in the stars. Fated. Let's try that. Really weird. Bizarre. I don't know. Number shown in brackets. Question mark. Ego. Maybe it's not fated. Catches. Snags here. This is something rights. Ego, death, and seed. I see in like in a bracket there's seeds like March Madness. Something rights. Squatters rights. How about that? It's a 15-letter thing. Schmaltz here. Peels off. Zests like lemon peels. Honcho. Leader here. Like a good job. Cushy. There's often a lot of them for sale. Story arc. Used cars. Okay. Nested layers. Hens. They lay eggs. It's a typical crossword trick. I'll talk about it later. Kind of manual. Sticky snack made with a stick. Okay. Breakneck or something to break fast. Spilled the tea. Dished here, I think. Feel for. Pity. Model Boyd. That doesn't help. Stole the show. Eclipse everyone else. One's getting fired up for competition. Starter. This is... I want to say starter pistol. Let's try that. This could be lookbook. Not the way I've spelled it, but perhaps. Okay, this seems like it's got to be an I, right? Showerheads, perhaps. Maids of honor. Tricky. It is Friday, so we should expect it to be tricky. So this is shifts. It is like the manual transmission. This is how-to manual. S'more. Yep. Tyrone. Moshi, I think. No. Yeah. Yep. Wrote was correct, actually. And spores and furs. Fits. Spoots. I think that might be a guess the last letter sort of thing. Symbol of strengths. Symbols of strength. So this got to be S, right? This is resorts to. Goes quietly, perhaps. This could be sneaks. Captured in a way. On camera. Hot streak, question mark. Hosts, MCs. Hot streak. Jean jacket? Jumbo, yeah. Really weird. Symbols of strength. Yaks. Scott can't be yaks. Really weird. This is Jumbo. Hot streak, question mark, meteor. This is, I guess, just a word I don't know? Or where is my mistake? Jumbo, meteor, carrot. This has to be sneaks, right? All the other letters are correct. Is a yak a symbol of strength? I think this might be a day where I guess a lot of letters. Yeah, so this is not going to be right if I put an R here. No. But, no. Change for some sawbucks, maybe. Spoons is better, probably. Oaks. OUTRE. Okay. So, like, a little rough at the end there, but I got some of the harder clues. 8:37 is, I think, pretty quick for a Friday. I think my best is somewhere in the high 6s. So let's see what we can learn from this puzzle. Yeah, so just in general, Fridays are going to be hard. I mean, Fridays and Saturdays are the hardest days. So everything can be clued kind of trickily. So ballpark figure could mean a lot of things. Like figure could mean some sort of stat, right? It could also mean a person, like a bat boy. Schmaltz, shout out to all my JPS choir folks. So schmaltz, I guess, means chicken fat in, I want to say Yiddish. Maybe it's Hebrew. It's got to be Yiddish, right? And our old choir director used to use it for when she wanted us to sing more sentimentally, right? More schmaltzy. The Apple Wallet since 2015. Let's see. Yeah, there's often a lot of them for sale, so this is using a lot to mean like a used car lot. An interrobang, that's the punctuation, that's a question mark and an exclamation point, superimposed on one another. Let's see. Yeah, these long fills, again, so Mondays through Thursdays are required to have a theme. Friday and Saturdays generally don't, which means that the long fills are harder because you have less to go on. So Stole the Show, Starter Pistol, and Maids of Honor, these are all pretty reasonable long fills. Squatters' Rights, I kind of like, it's a 15. It's nice to get a length 15 phrase that's very natural. Co-college. Ego death is not a phrase that I think I've ever heard used before, but works on the carrot and stick. Yeah, so basically I think the acrosses are just fairly long acrosses, none of which is particularly crossword easy. What about the downs? Onus has appeared a couple of times this year, so you know that it can happen pretty often. I didn't know this Tyrone County in Northern Ireland. That's tough. It's going to be hard to know stuff like that, I think. Yeah, like uses a manual. You have to think about the different kinds of manuals, right? If it's like the pamphlet or manual transmission. So I suggested drives at first, but I also liked wrote here, so I didn't fill it in. But shifts works. Yeah, alcove for recess. So again, recess or recess could mean many things. Here's the tricky thing: frost accumulation. So when I read this, I first think of like actual frost, right? Frozen water vapor. Is that what frost is? But here it means Robert Frost. And the New York Times has several conventions, one of which is they always capitalize the first letter of every clue. So if it's at the beginning of the clue, it's really not obvious that this is a proper noun, frost. Let's see, yeah. Numbers shown in brackets. It's all very tough. So OUTRE, I guess I should have known, but I would never use in real life as a word. Yeah, it just means unusual and startling. Oh, it's pronounced OUTRE. So I've been pronouncing it wrong. OUTRE. Okay, that's a good thing to know. MCs, I think, is usually actually clued as the spelling out, EMCEES, but can appear as the two letters M and C. Yeah, even like captured in a way. There's a lot of ways to think about this, like in various kinds of games, like I don't know, like chess or capture the flag or tag or something. Or if you're fishing, but on camera is certainly one of those ways, and it's not obvious which. Okay, so I think this was a pretty standard sort of Friday puzzle, and that means I probably had a pretty average time. Yeah, so my best is 707. Oh, quite a bit below average, but you never know with these Fridays. And let's just take a peek at the leaderboard, see who's done it already. Intaro Tuna and Aero Tangos and Philly Fom. I love it. I love the stalwartness of doing the mini right when it comes out. And I know that Aero Tangos and Intaro Tuna also work on the daily together, and I love it. I really love it. If you're interested in doing the daily crossword and you don't have a subscription, just let me know. And first of all, there's many other crossword puzzles that you could do that are free, like the Wall Street Journal, although I recently tried the Wall Street Journal on the website and the interface is really horrible. But my friend Oriana shared with me an email listserv that you can sign up for that includes like basically all the daily crosswords with a link to all of them. And many of them are actually don't require a subscription. So just let me know if you're interested in that kind of thing, and I can help hook you up. All right, so see you tomorrow for a Saturday puzzle, which I think I'm gonna be solving from my phone. So I don't think I'm gonna be at a computer at 10 p.m. tomorrow. All right.